Hello, everyone. This is a short note to the participants of the Reinventing Democracy project. It's a unique project because it tries to put together several important concepts, each of which should be in itself changed and adjusted to the new circumstances and the new context of 21st century. The first one is, of course, democracy. We often take democracy as a given, as something that usually refers to a model of liberal representative democracy that we now have mostly in Western Europe and North America and copied elsewhere. Sometimes we make reference to the ancient Greece, the way how one or several important polis operated for a very brief period of time, which is very good inspiration, but none of those two models are sufficiently effective and appropriate for the context of 21st century that we are now experiencing. And the more those models remain our inspiration, it's good, but the practice is requiring considerable changes, I should say radical. And this is why the reinventing concept comes together with democracy. I would understand reinvention in terms of social innovation, again, something very different from what is being promoted as innovation. It requires certainly mass collaboration, participation of the broadest possible stakeholder groups. As some of you will learn, there is a need for requisite variety, as in the dialogic design methodology. But also innovation that is not mere a modification or improvement, but something that brings about considerably fundamentally different understanding of the problems rather than mere solutioning, as is often the case. There is the youth aspect, which is very important. Being young is not sufficient to be innovative, but it's certainly a good starting point, and we should try to benefit more from the youth experiences and the perspectives that they have. And this is not something that is sufficiently addressed in similar projects. But youth, not in terms of being part of consultations or sometimes being invited for conferences, but youth that is actually taking charge and responsibility of the reinventing democracy, of the social innovation that the whole societies around the world should be benefiting from. And of course, there is a digital age aspect, which I would not narrowly understand as technological changes, as social networks. It's much more than that, because it implies a major transformation from what throughout the history has been predominantly material culture to an immaterial culture, which will have major disruptive implications on all aspects of our lives, from economy, politics, society, and the way how people relate to each other on a daily basis. So these four concepts put together are powerful pillars of this project, and they provide a lot of opportunities for those who seek to be change agents, for those who would like to be part of the new world, of the new models, rather than critics of the existing one. But at the end of the day, it depends on each individual how much he or she is going to be able and committed to put into this process.